So I love repurposing old things. And a while back, a couple years ago probably, my mom bought 2 compound bows from a yard sale that were kind of in really bad shape. And one of them was this old Martin Tracer LT. It's probably from the 90s. It's just an old compound bow. And it looked like the string had blown up. The limbs were messed up on it. String was busted. And the only thing that was really good on it, I think, was this here riser. And I thought kind of to myself, like, I don't know why she bought all that stuff. We'll probably never get any use out of it. But I was wrong, like I am a lot of times. Josh Odell on Facebook put on his Facebook page, I believe it was his Facebook page, I want to give him credit for it because he took a Matthews old Q2 riser and turned it into a recurve bow. And that's what I did with this old Martin compound bow. So what this is the riser. I took the limbs off the riser. I ordered some of the Black Hunter limbs. You can buy these on Amazon, just the limbs. These are 50-pound limbs. The bow is exactly 58 inches long. So whatever the size of this riser was, I didn't measure this beforehand, but it ended up being pretty close to what the Black Hunters are online. I ordered the 50-pound limbs. It feels a little bit lighter than that to me. I didn't measure them or anything. Along with that stuff my mom bought from the yard sale came this old Hoyt quiver. So I just threw that thing on there. I thought it looked pretty good. One thing that I was conflicted on was the riser. I really couldn't shoot off this shelf because this isn't designed for shooting off of it. It's too big. It's not it's not designed for shooting off the shelf. So I put a whisker biscuit on it. And actually I kind of was like, dang, I'd like to not shoot it off the shelf, but it actually made tuning this bow really, really nice. The one thing that you will find when you do stuff like this is you don't know the brace height or any of that stuff of what you actually need, right? So you got to play with that. This right here, this bow really liked a 7.5 inch brace height. When I first strung it up, it was super noisy. And I was like, oh, that's not going to be fun to shoot. But I did a couple things. For one, when I took the limbs off and I put some stealth strips in between the riser and where the limbs meet in here. And that helped dampen the limbs a little bit. I also made my own little wool silencers here for the string. This is just an old string I had laying around from an old bow I used to have. So let's shoot this thing. This thing is pretty sweet. It didn't take very long to tune it. Having a rest on here was real easy to adjust it. Just did like maybe a 3/8 inch above center knock, and I just put two brass knocks on there, and we were good to go. This quiver does need some new foam in it, so I'm sure that these arrows are going to eventually work their way out. This is a 500 spine Easton 6.5, just a regular, cheap Easton arrow with 200 grains up front, and how I tuned it was bare shafting. It really bare shafted nicely. Didn't take me very long at all, really. I did this in a few hours, made this thing. The limbs didn't fit very well, and I had to actually sand the corners here. If you can see in the fade outs right here, I had to sand these down a little bit to make them fit in perfectly inside of the Martin riser, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing at all. Okay, we're at about 15 yards here. I took the arrows out of the quiver. Like I said, the foam is pretty much gone, so they weren't staying in there. I got to replace the foam in this thing. Dang, dude. This thing zips. What more do you need? Just take an old compound bow and turn it into a recurve bow. Life is good. I bet I got $100 in this whole thing right here. It shoots pretty good. I like it. What do you guys think? The compound bow conversion to a recurve bow. I don't know, maybe I'll hunt with it a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it into a bow fishing rig. Either way though, it's pretty sweet. So, if you like this video, leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button right there, and you can watch another video right there. Comes an airplane.